7 players through the console, and then remove the console. Everything will be coming to actual menus because you guys were never supposed to have the console to begin with. But
all right, okay.
Yeah, and then one more thing. So we are working on gamifying the Armory, so that you can actually invite your friends there, and then kind of like have a mini game on who has the best accuracy. Like targets are gonna pop up, and it's gonna tell you like headshot or like exactly where you're hitting, and you're gonna be able to track those stats also.
You're thinking more like the Valorant practice grounds, which would be great for just practicing snapshotting and stuff. Also, Trouble, can you see my camera? You keep ADSing directly at it. Like, that's where I am.
No.
So you're literally aimed at me. I was like, there's no way he can see me, right?
I can't. I should be.
I mean, if I was on our dev build, I might be able to, but no, I can't see you right now.
That's funny. I moved.
I'm just on the
like, wait, what?
Okay, so I hope maybe I can keep Fox back for 2 more minutes after you go, because I have some
I'm not
Discord specific stuff for him.
Feel free to ask Fox anything. He knows more than me, even this guy.
Is there anything you want to leave us with? Is there any kind of stuff you want to put out there as the CEO of AEXLab and let everybody know what you're thinking or what's up next?
I just want to say really thank you to Seismic and White Rabbit. Like I love you guys. I don't know. I just want to say thank you. I still can't believe it. Like I started this project with my brother and sister when I was like 19 in college as like just like I fucking love VR. I love shooters. Like, let's see what we can do. And the amount of love and support that we've gotten from like almost the whole world in VR right now, which is still very small, but it's growing, is just, it's unbelievable. I mean, I want to see right after this, but I think we're about to hit 50,000 people on Discord. We've hit over 100,000 people on request access.
There you go.
It's really like, I've never gotten one message from someone saying this game sucks. Not one. So
man.
It's just crazy, guys. Like I don't even know what to say. I just want to say thank you because it's only possible with you guys. And
you're doing it right. You've enticed, like, from an Orgona point of view, this popped up in our feed, and you guys showcased enough where it made sense from a business point of view, from our individual organization to step in and to invest and to try and find rosters and teams because of how you guys are doing it. Yeah. You've done the right thing to the point where you've enticed, like, in Exile, you have their eyes on you guys. You have Savage Nation, like some orgs that I attest by that are very, very good kind of moving into this. And you're definitely piquing interest of some obvious big players, but also the AM scene that's been involved. And then also, side note, is Volt supposed to look like a VR headset from above?
No, but that's funny.
Zoomed out, it zoomed out from really, really high above, it does.
So yeah, just so you see this little blue grenade that we call D20 or D40, I forgot.
D20, because it's shaped like a D20 die.
It's a jump grenade, right?
It's a force grenade.
Yeah. And the other one is like a
we're gonna have a lot of fun game modes coming, basically.
The other one was like a Gibby bubble.
All right, guys. I love you. Is there anything else? Because I do have to go to this lawyer meeting.
No, yeah, all good.
Thank you so much for your time, my man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I really appreciate you guys. And if there's any other questions, by the way, that I didn't cover, feel free to DM them to me. And if there's someone specific on the team from, 3D modeling to level design to programming, I can just get you guys on a call with them in the game for like 5-10 minutes to like get clips of them as well.
That's perfect. I'll probably try and post this tomorrow, but we can always do this again as it goes on in the future.
Well, I'm here forever, bro. So no worries. I'm here forever. And with that being said, I will finish it with myself.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so you're on the Discord, like, must be fucking 24 hours a day. And actually, I want to put a thank you because I DM'd you, and you're the one who actually gave me a key to hop on this game. So thank you for that. Now,
and that got him a roster spot on Vanguard Gaming.
Exactly. So what's some of the biggest questions, or what's a question that you want to answer right here, right now, to just get it out of the way and hopefully never hear it again? Although I'm sure you will.
When will I get the game if I've requested the game on Steam's page? If I click request access, when do I get the game?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We don't know. Steam's request access is completely random. We don't get to say when to let people in or who to let in. All we have the ability to do is tell Steam to let this number of people in. Mm-hmm. And so we continue to let a number of people in every single week. But once everything is fully out, we fix the remaining bugs of the servers where sometimes you don't hear people, sometimes you hear the wrong team, Sometimes you spawn in inopportune locations where you just spawn right in front of somebody. As soon as we fix those remaining bugs, we're going to push it out to everybody in massive waves. So if you don't have it yet, you will get it. We're making sure of that.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, that was definitely one of the first questions that I had to kind of strike off of my list, because I noticed there's definitely two questions that everybody has. One is, when do I get the game? And two, is it on Quest? We answered both of those questions earlier, so I'm glad we can get those out of the way. But moving on further, like, what's something that maybe you haven't gotten a question yet that you really want to let the community know?
Something that isn't asked as often but is still asked a little bit is the support for mods and other content and like that in the future. Now, once we actually have the infrastructure down after our full release to do that, that will be something we do.
Oh wait, is that a bishop?
That's not a knight. That's a
the
bishop.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
They're shaped helpfully.
Got it.
Oh, the shape of the moves that they can do. Wow, I'm an idiot. Just noticed that.
Now, as far as content like that goes, what we're going to start out with once we have the simpler infrastructure down is basically we will have two editors. We will have an in-game editor where you can just play with all the assets that we've made, put them wherever you'd like, make your own maps, and it'll basically start out as just that. And once we have the infrastructure down for community curated content and content that we can let everybody upload, we can approve it, make sure it's not just people, drawing dicks on a gun and sending it in, things like that. Once we've got through that, we can approve that stuff. And then you'll just be able to play with whatever assets you want in an out-of-game editor where you can just sit down on desktop, move around things, and make whatever you'd like. And that desktop editor will allow you to make custom skins, custom game modes, basically any game launcher. You'll be able to play with everything you like.
Does that include adjusting physics and stuff like that as well?
Those would fall under game mode adjustments.
Okay, excellent, very cool. Great voice in the sky.
Do you have any questions for us, Great Voice?
Oh, I have a great voice. Oh, well, I guess I'm a caster, so we'll take it. Not immediately. You guys have been doing just a great job in general of working with communities and answering questions. You've honestly answered any questions that I think I would have at this moment. I'm very eager to continue to work with you guys and in the game space and play space. This is one of the scenes I'm really excited about entering with our org, and I'm excited about some of the stuff we're going to be doing with you guys, for you guys, and you're going to be working out with us.
Yeah, I'm glad, and really that's one of the things when you're making a game and you want to have a competitive audience, the best way to do that is just put the game out, talk to people, and especially talk to competitive players, show them that, let them play it, and say, hey, do you like this? What do you like about it? What don't you like? We'll fix the stuff you don't like. And that's something that a lot of other games just don't do, because by the time it makes it to a player, it's had, so much work put into it by the devs that they're just going, no, we're not touching anything. The players can deal with it, or the systems are already in place and it'd be harder to just adjust something and fix it rather than just, patch around the bug. But one of the things we're doing is we've introduced people to the game so early in our development cycle that there are people who remember when the Armory was just like a hallway and half the times the guns didn't even work. But there's so many old things here that it's just, you introduce the players early, you get feedback as early as possible, and the players help you make the game. It's as easy as that.
Coming from an esports org that's participated in every single HCS Halo major this year, this is a very refreshing take from a developer.
And I get it with games like that in larger studios like that, how they do things is already kind of set in stone. They're expected to just put out a thing, talk to some people, and say, here you go. Whereas we're still we are our own company. We are a tech startup. We can just do whatever we want and it will work out for us, basically. We can put a super early access product in front of a competitive player and they can go, I love the gunplay, but sometimes my grenades feel wonky when I throw them. And we're like, okay, we'll go work on the grenades and get back to you. And that's one of my favorite things, is just being able to take feedback, change the game, and then go, okay, we fixed it. What do you think? Because so rarely do you get that from larger game studios.
What's something else that when you watched the last video, the love letter video, besides the weapon placement and ammo placement and vest, what was something else that struck you as like as an aha, or I didn't know the community was looking for that, or good point? What's something that struck you that you said, you know, guys, like we should do this or that, or was it just all shit?
No. Basically, you know, I'm on the Discord 24/7. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
I read every channel. I'm always watching everything, even if it's just to make sure people aren't just spamming and, you know, doing things they shouldn't in the Discord. Basically, I'm always watching over all the channels, and while pretty much everything you said was something I've at least heard before, having it all put together like that is more helpful than just seeing someone, you know, a brand new user come into the server and just say, I don't like this. What don't you like about it? Tell me so I can fix it. But yeah, being able to see all of it in a video and just put it all together is so much better.
Excellent. Right on. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Is that bounce grenade, the little blue D20?
It's hidden over here somewhere.
Yep, back rock and the back left.
It's hidden right here.
Crouch down, yeah.
Okay. Got it. Nice.
And you're dead.
So
what are some of the fun nuances of the Armory? I got to find two of the lightsaber guys and name them for the first time. A lot of us know about the pistol and the Uzi and the specialty nades. What are they?
The Deagle here.
So things like that. What we do is we like to take what we're working on and put it in the Armory before it's finished. For example, this is an example of a very early gun skin from when the mayor of Miami came to visit our studio. That's why it's in Miami colors. This whole thing is how can I help?
How can I help?
So that's why this gun is in there. It's kind of a celebration. For those of you who have been around as, you know, a lot earlier in the game, you may know that skin didn't used to be that one. We actually had a different one on display, I think, and this is on one of our community members, Nadix, actually has a website where he's cataloged all the skins as they've been in the game, because he's been around forever. But there used to be, because we had a very short time where a couple of members of the FaZe Clan group visited the office, and we actually had a simpler FaZe Clan skin over there for a little while. But after they left the office, I think it was changed to be the skin for the mayor of Miami. So, he's done a Cafecito talk with us, and I think he plans to again, possibly.
We've got this one here. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, we've got this pistol here. That's on the side. We've got the Desert Eagle behind the join the community.
Yeah.
Got that there. There's the, what is it, an Uzi?
A Japanese micro Uzi.
That can go in your pistol slot, which I cannot wait for.
The one down here,
that is a Japanese micro SMG. All these weapons are basically things that are close to being done and we are working on. So, and a lot of these guns have very interesting backstories as far as internal development goes. For example, our M4 platform went through a lot of work. Now, normally when you get a gun, you know, you go to your artist and you say, hey, I want this gun for our game. And what happened was we didn't give the artist enough instructions and they put way too much work into it. One, some of the insides weren't textured, because in VR you can pick up a gun, you can look inside, so everything needs to be textured. But we didn't give them enough instruction and they put too much work into it. All of the textures were like 16K. Instead of there being just one texture for the gun, one for the mag and everything, there was like 30 different materials and textures that made up the gun. And it was way too high poly to the point where it was like having 6 other guns active at once.
Oh shit. Yeah, okay.
The Deagle had a very gross looking material on it when we first started. It looked like, when we first started with work on this Deagle model, it looked like cast iron.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, it looks pretty nice now.
We put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Now, okay, so what else am I missing? Is there anything I'm missing? We've got the one at the end, we've got the one on the side, the one behind the magazine, we've got the 2 smoke and the bounce grenade. Is there anything else I'm missing? Is there any other secrets?
D20. So at this time,
I'm saying, what about the hockey rink?
The hockey
rink, that is a dev only thing. Have you not seen that?
I have seen it, and if I just give me 2 seconds here, because I know.
If you know how to do it,
how
it's
to
a
get
secret. If you do, it's a secret, and you're not to tell anybody.
Okay.
There we go.
I do.
Because that is a dev-only thing that you have special access to be privy to this knowledge.
What?
That won't get spoken, but
Yeah.
very fun to watch.
So a fun thing is you can actually score a goal with your body. 1 second.
I think
Like
I scored
grabbing
one
it
with a
and-
grenade before. No? Was it the fire? The smoke?
No. What I mean is this.
Goal!
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. I love that the actual balloons have physics on them. It's so satisfying.
Now, funny thing about these hockey pucks is they're actually just one of the easiest ways to make them work like this is they're stuck at that certain height. So if you take one outside, it'll actually just hover at this height because that was the easiest way for us to make them.
So-
Oh yeah,
Lock
you
it
just
in,
locked it on the
okay.
Y plane or whatever. Nice.
Yeah, just lock it at that Z height.
Okay. Now, there was an RPG back here at one point, wasn't there? Right.
There was
right
that
back here somewhere?
was specifically a in joke between one of our gun guy Ivan.
Because he had the name written on
The
the
content creator,
warhead of
yes.
it, right? Yeah. Okay.
So what that was is they always play Onward together, and whenever they do, watch, you can shoot it.
Oh well, there it goes.
And they always play Onward together, and what he'll do is he'll always take a rocket launcher and blow him up, just in the most inopportune way. And he has a clip on Twitch where he's standing in a building, and Ivan shoots a rocket launcher at him, and you can actually see for just a frame the rocket right in front of him before it explodes.
I've seen that. Okay, right on.
And so what he does is he knows how much Wise Director hates rocket launchers. And so in his spare time, he got a rocket launcher model in, and one of the other devs helped out and made it so that it would track wherever you pointed it. And we went ahead, made that, got Wise Director into a game where we were showing him some of the new features we've been working on. I'm like, oh yeah, and you'll love this. And it's a rocket launcher that has his name on it.
Written right
on the
side
rocket.
of
It says
yeah,
to
yeah.
Wise Director.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
awesome.
score a goal as a camera.
You can?
I just did it like twice. Shoot, how did I do
That would be purely on your screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
we're not
funny.
getting it on ours. Yeah.
Yeah, so the server is ignoring the fact that you've triggered a goal because you aren't actually a rendered object.
Yeah, I got the audio for it. How did I do that? I think it was like.
Yeah, that's
shoved
playing
it.
locally, but the server is ignoring you.
That's hilarious. Huh. It's also a very smart way to do spectators.
So satisfying.
Oh, very cool.
Go!
Let's see. The energy
Anything
drink you
else?
guys advertised for Gravity, is that ever going to be a thing?
That's something we've actually thought about. We may at some point, given we're able to and we're released, we may do a limited production run of an actual Gravity energy drink.
Nice.
But as for right now, it is just an in-universe energy drink.
Let's say a Miami token or like collector's item, maybe.
Maybe. We're not decided yet.
Very fun.
Well, now I want one.
I just want one on my wall.
Something I'm working on right now is actually a colonist mask that will be reproducible.
There you
But
go.
I'm going to make two versions of it. One that's just going to be a very simple mask that can just be, sent out to people. And then for myself, I'm going to go all out and make a mask that can be actually fully worn, usable while it's worn with a small, display and camera setup, as well as being able to display any of the colonist sigils on the front.
That's dope. I hope your handwriting's better IRL.
Yeah, it's not.
Sadly, I feel that.
Yeah, no, 100% always. I just use crayons every day.
Crayons on a chalkboard.
Yeah, damn straight.
Wait, can I fit my camera in here? Oh, barely not.
Cool. All right. Well, I don't want to hold up Fox too much longer because he's got a lot of Discord to moderate.
No worries, man.
Is there anything seismic you want to send us off with?
My questions have been more than answered. I cannot wait to see where you guys take this game, especially because we're so new into it. I genuinely can't wait. You guys are doing amazing work. The community loves you. The competitive community loves you.
I mean, we can't wait either. It's a lot of fun stuff.
Sweet.
And
Excellent.
honestly, we can't wait to see where we're able to take it.
I say, coming from Vanguard Gaming, we thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Fox, and thank you, Seismic, for helping out, being
Yeah,
our
Seismic,
camera
thank
in
you
the
very
sky.
much.
And
Yeah,
thank you
she's
to
got a fun
Vanguard
footage.
Gaming, and thank you to AEXLab. And yeah, cheers. And go.
It'll be a 3, 2, 1 turn. And 3, 2, 1 turn.
Oh, I was pistol. Nice.
We play our game. Remember that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, buddy. Thanks a lot. Give me a high five.
Yeah, no worries, man.
We're out. Cheers.